people to do something positive. Swami Vivekananda said, I may think it necessary to throw off this body as a worn-out garment, but I shall not cease to function. I shall inspire men everywhere till the whole world will know that it is one with God. Swami Vivekananda said, everybody should be inspired to do positive thinking and positive action. There is so much of negativity everywhere. Unfortunately, negativity is what really is considered newsworthy. If something is very positive, dynamics, welfare of society is being accomplished through that, that is not sufficiently newsworthy as something which is absolutely destructive. বাংলাতে বলে ওরা মানুষ খাবে, এই নিউজটা মানুষ খাবে. That is the colloquial phrase with the newspaper people use. যদি কেউ ভালো করে খুব ওটা খাবে না, এটা ভালো হয়েছে তাতে কি আছে? So in this, now the negativity is growing more and more. Unfortunately, when you people grow up, you will find you full of negativity. In this atmosphere of negativity, here comes a beacon light in the form of Swami Vivekananda, who says everything should be positive. There's a famous statement attributed to Rabindranath saying, it seems he told Ramakrishna, if you want to know India, study Vivekananda. In him, everything is positive and nothing negative. So Swami Vivekananda believed that through positive action and positive thought, tremendous transformation can happen to society. Never underestimate the power of thought. He said very famously, if a person lives in a cave, thinks half a dozen holy thoughts and dies there, these thoughts will penetrate through the walls of the cave, fasten on to some heart somewhere and will work out there. Such is the power of thought. Now you know through the internet and the Google how this happens. All that is happening here is being live streamed. Somebody somewhere is downloading and somebody is seeing somewhere, anywhere in the world. So no thought is private now. Everything can be downloaded and uploaded. What we do when we think, much less act, is we are uploading all our thoughts in the internet unconsciously, and anybody else can download it from wherever he or she is. And therefore, the communication devices have become so easy and important now. The communication through the mind. The ancient yogis used to do it through the power of thought. You could easily communicate. And Vivekananda repeatedly said that we should have positive action and positive thought. In a letter he wrote, 3 things are necessary for any individual or any nation to achieve greatness. 3 things are necessary for an individual or a nation to achieve greatness. 1, conviction in the powers of goodness. 2, absence of jealousy and suspicion. 3, helping those who are trying to be good and trying to do good. So remember these 3 formulae. Conviction in the powers of goodness. Why is it that the whole country, particularly India, is in such a bad shape? It is not because of wicked people, but because of good people like us. Why? We do not have as much conviction in the power of goodness as wicked people have in the power of wickedness. Think about this seriously. We are good, not only good, we are goody-goody. You know the phrase goody-goodiness? Goody-goody and namby-pamby people who will always be careful and extremely shy of anything which is very challenging, whereas wicked people jump into the fray, do something wicked, feeling fully comfortable with wickedness and exposing themselves to a large pool of wickedness and deriving power from wickedness. The greatest examples are asuras. You know Mahishasura is coming soon. Mahishasura and Shumbhanishumba, these are the asuras in the Purana. The meaning is that the devatas got beaten by these asuras because devatas were good but did not have the conviction in the powers of goodness as much as Mahishasura and Shumbhanishumba had in the power of wickedness. So Vivekananda therefore said, being a religious leader, be wicked if you must, but don't be weak. Weakness, he said, is the greatest sin on earth. Be strong. Swami Vivekananda is very fond of Ravana. It's very strange. He said, Ravana dared to fight with God himself and was prepared to die there, then surrender. See, if goodness can combine with strength, and goodness and strength can combine with organization, then it will be tremendous effect. Shatata, Shatatar Sange Sahas, Shad Sahas Loker Sangathan. Wicked people quickly gang up, but good people are very difficult to bring them together. I have been in the field of higher education for nearly 40 years, 4 decades. It's so difficult to bring intellectuals and teachers and research scholars and professors together to agree upon anything. Because everybody is an intellectual, everybody has his own view. Amar ekta baktobbo ache. Ki baktobbo? Just say the opposite of what somebody said. So I hit upon a strategy. If I want to get something passed among great intellectuals, say the opposite. Apni jeta bolchen ami mante parchi na. Can I, sir? Ulta kore. Thik ache, mene nichu. That's exactly what I wanted. I talk from experience because, but wicked people quickly come together and agree on a wicked agenda. That's because it was very easy, even though the politics we can see now. Everybody is getting united. For what? Not for a great ideal. For something else, I don't discuss it now. So it's very easy to unite people based upon an agenda of hatred. Come, let's all come together, hate that fellow. Bully this man. Ragging and bullying. People come together. Suppose you say, let us all come together and help this poor man. Oh, I have no time now. You can see this happening in schools, colleges, universities, institutions, offices, industries. So Vivekananda said, Shatata Sange Sahas, Shat Sahas Loker Sangathan. The Ramakrishna mission which he created was an experiment in this direction. So my plea to all of you young men and women, boys and girls, like in the Indigo, they always say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is that you not only should be good, but believe in the power of goodness, be strong, and always group people who are good and who are strong. The second thing Swamiji said, absence of jealousy and suspicion. Jealousy, he said, is the bane of a slavish race. We have been slaves for nearly 1100 years. And nobody will tolerate anybody else coming up. You know the story of crabs? There is a crab festival. Crab mane ota Bangla ki bole? Kakada. So there's a crab festival and each country was exhibiting its crabs. But the Indian crabs carried in a basket, they did not have a cover. Somebody said, you don't have a cover, they will come out. No, don't worry, sir, they're Indian crabs. When somebody goes up, it will be pulled down by the other crab. This has happened down the century. How Vivekananda himself had to face so much problems. And we became slaves not because of the British, remember this, because of our own internal wrangling and squabbles and jealousies. So if you are together, nobody can stop us. And suspicion. We can't believe anybody. It happens everywhere, particularly in the present day, the political agenda. Nobody can be believed. Trust people. See, human beings are there to be trusted. Believe in human goodness. Believe that everybody is good. There's a story about Mahatma Gandhi. He got a letter from somebody. All kind of scandalous remarks. Called that person and said, this is the allegation against you. What do you say against it? Sir, this is absolutely false. I believe you. Then he tore it off. That person got such a elevated thought. This man has so much faith in me and therefore I should be good. If you trust somebody, that person will change. Just begin. I'm not talking theory. You try this for 6 months. When you come back again sometime, you will see that new power is flowing through you. believe in human goodness, trust people, be strong and good, and combine strong, good people together. And lastly, Vivekananda said, helping those who are good and doing good. If somebody is doing something good, try to help him as much as possible. By helping goodness, goodness grows. When goodness grows, wickedness automatically recedes. Vivekananda therefore said, it is not necessary to treat the symptom of a disease. Diseases come because the body is weak, the immune system has become absolutely weak. So increase the power of the strength of the body. Do not tackle a disease, but increase the immune system, have nutritious food and exercise. Now we talk about not a curative medicine, but preventive measures to medicine. So this can be done at the individual and the collective level. My thanks to all of you, and all the best. You be great data analysts in future, or whatever you analyze. And wherever you are, whatever you do, be pure, be truthful, and be selfless. And then you will see what power you will be, and tremendous power will come in your words. Vivekananda said, religions of the world have become lifeless mockeries. What we now want is character. Such a character which is one of boundless love, where every word will tell like thunderbolt. Thank you.